What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol OCGN for Ocugen Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will be more of an update, and there was a major catalyst today, that update being that there's some approval for a shot over in India, and Ocugen happens to be a partner with that company that developed the shot. So obviously a good catalyst, punctuated with really strong volume down below here, so we'll see if we can get some upside follow through. But in terms of levels, what you'll notice is that we're still trading in this overall range. And by range, I would really, start referring to it as an ascending triangle, noting that we have higher lows and kind of these flat highs that are remaining here right around 9. So for me, this can continue to play out longer than people think, just trading back and forth in this range. If we see a pullback off the top, bounce back up, do something like this, that can pan out for much longer than people expect. And I would really only get overly bullish or start to be, more excited about the bull trade if we can take out and start getting candle closes above 9. You'll see that every single time we've come into it in the past, rejection, no candle close above, and then roll over, and here we fell shy of it. So, to me, the party really gets started if we can take out 9, and after that, we do have some upside targets. As you know, our 953 is coming from in here. Then I would argue we'll just throw this one on the chart as well, up at $10.63. Now, this isn't a call where, I'm trying to say that it's going to get there all in one day, all in 1 week even, but on the break of 9 from a structural perspective, those are the next targets up ahead that you should be, keeping an eye on. Instead, let's take a look more granularly on what unfolded from today's session, clearly taking out a lot of resistance, right? Note that we were coming off of this end right in here. So all this prior resistance, then support. We came all the way off of that into essentially some of our upside targets here. So, it was quite a run. And again, it was punctuated by some solid volume. Let's take a look through the lens of Fibonacci to see how strong this move truly was. And I'm sure it doesn't take a rocket scientist, right? If I just throw these Fibonacci's on here, you can clearly see that we hardly even came into the 38.2. So from a bullish perspective, extremely strong and healthy consolidation, price acceptance up here in this overall upper part of the flag, right? And what I mean by flag would simply be this, right? So bull flag from the 30-minute perspective, we're looking for a breakout to take us into that 9 first, and then as we mentioned, unlock some of these upside targets from the daily perspective, and that breakout would come from, I wouldn't really cherry pick today's high. Of course, that's where it's really going to start, but start looking for signs of interest, bullish momentum if we can get back up into that $8.62 mark. Currently, we're trading around 840s. You can see here, maybe you can't see on your screen, but 843 by 844. So right around this area, closer to the close, going to be opening well within that flag. What I want to do is just map out the low end. Actually, let's go ahead and put the fibs back on. I know we're kind of all over the place here. From low end of the move all the way back on up to the highs, and just note where the 38.2 retracement is. That's the ideal area that holds. So we'll go ahead and put that on at around 813. Remove that this time around. And I would say this 833 is not so important anymore, noting that this consolidation kind of held it, broke down a little bit. I would really just keep the focus on the 38.2. So just making the chart a little bit cleaner to look at, right? I would give this one, the bullish outlook would be consolidation in this range here, holding on to that 813. Again, your break's going to start coming from this 862 to get into those upside targets. If we give up the 38.2, then I would be very careful here and kind of, again, expect it to roll back over and ping pong around in this range for longer than maybe some people expect. The main area where if you're really dead set on speculating to the long side, if you want to get in on a pullback, I could see a potential entry here at this prior breakout point, right? So a lot of interest at this $7.68 mark. If we're truly making forward and upward progress, we should do something like this and then bounce off of it. Again, just remembering that charts that are exhibiting signs of strength generally do not return into areas where there's been congestion in the past and has since resolved to the upside, right? So those are my thoughts here on OCGN. Obviously positive catalyst, obviously good volume down below. We are looking for upside continuation. We've noted that the close was relatively strong and you have some key levels to be paying attention to. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, certainly let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.